Okay guys, so welcome to another Thursday night. It's nice and sunny. I'm actually going to get the video out on time today. So what you need tonight is water. I've got pretty much my dressing gown, whatever you call it, thingy bobby. What you need is a belt, a bit of rope, a scarf, something like that for the workout, and a mat and a bit of space. So I hope you're all well. Anyway, you're all doing okay. Let's find out what happens on Monday with Mr. Boris. We'll see what happens. Bentley, probably your predictions so far have been pretty good. So I imagine you're right on that one, which will be releasing a few of us out in the open. And then, as you put it, the old grunters will get out a little bit later. Anyway, so it's out in the sunshine. I've got my official workout zone here out in the back garden. So that's all good. What am I going to say? Yes, so tonight's workout, what is it? This one is called, and I'm going to name this one, Total Body Soreness and Relief. All right. Now, if you are watching this on YouTube, that's fantastic. If you can subscribe, follow me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I'm going to be doing some different stuff coming up soon as well for everyone else. But if you are watching this now, guys, this is mainly designed really for exercises that normally come to my Thursday night 8 till 9 session at Uplands Sports Centre. If you've got any doubts whatsoever whether you should or shouldn't be doing a workout like this, then all you've got to do is get in contact with me, which is thornefitness@hotmail.com or .co.uk. Either of those, you can just email me, let me know, and then I can obviously go through with you and check your should be suitable. But if you've got any worries at all, please don't do this. Otherwise, for my normal people that I see, I hope you're all, as I say, well. We're going to get straight on it. It's going to be about, always say 20 minutes, and it ends up being loads longer, but probably about a 30-minute workout for the whole body. So if you are, still working, obviously, well done, you guys, doing all that out there, key workers. If you are out in the garden like I've been, basically doing DIY, lugging stuff about, this is perfect for you. So basically, if you have been doing any kind of that kind of stuff, physical manual labour, guy out on your farm, I hope you're okay. If you're humping around stuff, maybe, I don't know, maybe those pigs are getting a little bit bigger now, but you still got to move them around. That kind of stuff, bales, all that kind of thing. Anything, aches, pains, we're going to try and eliminate all those now, especially getting into the hamstrings, hips, and lower back. So we're going to try and do the whole body, but effectively it's going to give you a stretch for everything. So I hope you enjoy this one, guys. We're going to start off down on the end of the mat. I'm going to turn sideways as usual so you can see, but if you are not sure, you just pause it. Let me know on WhatsApp, I always go through. And you also, what I'm going to say this week is I'm going to do another, obviously, other videos and bits and bobs about other stretches, but if you've got any ideas, WhatsApp me something else that you'd like. I can do requests, I'm happy with that. So just let me know and I can obviously do that for you. So we're going to start off, as I say, working up on this one. And it's, as I say, you need your sort of bit of a strap or belt, bit of water there, and a mat with a bit of space, and then you're good. So get that sorted now, guys, and then let's go. So here we go. So starting with feet hip width apart, knees nice and soft, hips in centre, guys, shoulders back and just up nice and upright, and then we're going to be nice and long through the body. We're going to start with just a normal roll down. So normal rules apply for this one. Core on nice and tight, abs nice and tight, and then breathe out on the exertion. All right, so normal thing on this one. So big breath in, exhale, and we're just going to roll slowly down just to get a bit of warmth through the body, nice and slow. Inhale, exhale, back up. So breathing out, pulling in through the core as normal. Good, guys. Well done. And we're going to do one more exactly the same. Well done. Big breath in, exhale, here we go. Good, just relaxing down, guys. Relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. So let that body go. Try and get into the QL, so those tight bits either side of the lower lumbar. Hamstrings, if you're a little bit tight, you can still keep the legs bent, but you will feel that. And just try and come back up all the way. Nice and slow, ratcheting up. Tummy nice and tight, support that. Good. Going to a lunge position, we're going to lunge forwards. Step forward with the left leg, drop the back knee, open out through the hip there, and then we're going to just open that out through here. Knee not going over the toe, and then dropping down. We're going to drop down on that knee. Coming up with the hands, stretching up. Not looking to hyperextend into the lower back, so just literally on that back knee there. Good, and we're just holding that position. Well done. From there, we're going to push and step forward. Now, I'm going to turn to face you guys. We're just going to literally, hopefully I'm still in shot, stretch over to the side, push through the hands and just open out through the side of the body there. Coming back to centre. Inhale, exhale, gentle push. Make sure there's no pain in the lower back there. Just a gentle stretch at this point. Be very careful. Good, back to centre. Inhale, exhale. Over to the side. Slight push through the hip, but not too far. Just to open down through the side of the back there. And again, inhale, exhale, change over to the other side. Good, well done, lovely. Back to the end of the mat. So, nice big breath in. Exhale, head, shoulders, rolling down, core in tight. Use that breath to open out that back. Good. Well done. This time we're going to step forward with the right leg. So stepping forward. Oh, sorry, got that wrong. Up we come. And then, just make sure we do the same as we did last time. And then step forward with the right leg. Dropping that back knee so we feel the back. So you should feel the top of the thigh there on the back leg. Maybe you'll feel a little bit of strength work here, but mainly the stretch down the back leg and dropping that leg down. So I hope you're all well. Sue, hope you're okay. Colin and Sue as well. Jeff, Elsa, Guy we've already mentioned. Haven't heard much from you. I hope you're okay. Peter, Mike. Who have we missed? Amanda, Claire. Yeah, you're the main culprits. Up we come. That's it. Stretching up. Well, you're the one paying me anyway. Give me a little bit of money. Thank you very much in the account. As you've probably heard, gyms are probably, let's face it, not going to be open until September. So I might be doing these videos for a while longer, I believe. Good. Well done. Then pushing up. Well done. Push all the way up. Good. Bringing it down and stepping all the way back. Lovely. So again, roll down, guys. Big breath. Head, shoulders, exhale down. Rolling down. And this time we're just going to walk out slowly and down onto all fours. Stepping forward again with the left leg this time. So left leg step forward, driving forward through the hips. So we're going to drive through the hips and forwards. Opening out in the hip flexors there. And again, bring those arms up. So back to that stretch we were at earlier. Hoping you like my workout area. Been working hard on this. Slightly different angle. Not exactly a large garden. But that's good because that shows you don't have to have a big area to still keep yourself in shape. Good. And then from there we're going to rock back, lift up on that toe, heel on the deck there, guys. Lift through the tailbone, tongue tight, and just a little lean forwards, getting a stretch down the back of the hamstrings. So that should feel good. So I hope we're all okay anyway, guys. What have I been doing? Just to fill you in on what I've been up to. So I've nearly finished everything on the house. So definitely the outside is nearly there. A little bit of fence painting, a little bit of tidying. There's always jobs to do, you know what it's like. End gables on the house, they're all done. Cladded up nicely. Garden, as you can see, apart from just putting some few bits back in it, all done, so that's all good. Good, well done. And come back, rock back, guys. Take that left foot, bring it back round. We're going to sit back now, sit back, child pose, normal one we do. And just stretch through the hands. Good, step forward with the right leg. And then driving through those hips. Now, don't forget, guys, back knee. Obviously, if you feel it on the back knee, sometimes I have to move my back knee around. It's quite squashy on here. I've got the mat there, but I'm going to stuff a pillow under, I find. Sometimes the old back knee gets a bit rumpy if I'm leaning on it. So if you are finding any pain, guys, obviously just be careful there. Bring up the arms. You should feel a nice stretch down through the hip there as well. Lovely, coming down and then just rocking back, guys, onto that back leg. Lift the toe, stretch out through the back of the leg, lift the tailbone. So you're lifting this part of the tailbone up towards the sky there. I say it is a beautiful evening. I've got my sunglasses on, so it can't be too bad. It's just absolutely lovely. I've also bought myself, well, second hand, but I'm quite happy with it. Can't see it from here, guys, but I've got myself a little gas barbecue. I know, cheating. Never had a gas barbecue before. I've always had coal ones, but I have to say, all I've got to do is get a gas bottle and I'm going to be away. Good. There we are. So nice stretch down the backs of the legs there, guys. Well done. Rocking back. Now, from here, guys, we're going to come up. So back onto all fours, curling the toes, walking back. And then from here, big breath, tummy on tight, and rolling all the way back up. So in case you're wondering, stretches today, guys, a bit inspired from yoga mainly. There's some Pilates moves in there as well. So this next one, guys, inner thigh. So if you're tight through here, guys, open out the hips as well. We're going to go nice and wide on the mat there. And from here, all we're going to do is roll down. So nice and wide, and then you're just going to roll down again. Normal roll down, so nice and tight. You can fold forward if you prefer, but otherwise just roll down, stretching down through the middle. So nice easy stretch there. And then big breath in. And exhale, roll back up. All the way. And again, you're going to do exactly the same one more time. So big breath in. Make sure that core's engaged. Pelvic floor, guys, as well. Ladies, you're pretty good with that. But try and remember, chaps, especially pelvic floor. Just pull in gently from underneath there. And then up we go. Also, guys, notice that I've kicked my shoes off. Make sure you've got your shoes off for this one. Really important. Try and remember that one as well. Okay, we're going back down onto the mat. Make sure you've got your belt or strap or whatever you want to call it nearby. Doesn't have to be anything technical. Again, rolling all the way down. And then walking all the way out. Okay, now, I'm just going to go towards you guys so you can see, but obviously you can stay on your mat. And we're going to take our left leg over our right, so left leg over the right, pulling in, sitting up nice and straight, so making sure the crown of the head is up towards the sky there. Make sure then you're pulling in, lifting up onto the sort of sit bones, pulling the knee in towards the chest. So I'm just opening out through the hip here. Really, really nice stretch. For most of you, that's going to be enough. If you feel you want to go a little bit further, pulling in a little bit more, and then just a little bit of rotation in there, sitting up nice and proud with the chest as well. That's it. And these stretches we're holding for about anywhere from sort of 15 to 30 seconds, just to give those muscles time to let go. Lovely, and then we're going to come into the middle. So just opening out. So just letting those hips settle out to the side, feet together, and just let those knees, just literally, we're not bouncing with them, I'm sort of probably over exaggerating here, but just letting those knees drop. Now most of us will probably be tight on our right side, and the left tends to drop away. Some of you are going to be up here, obviously. Just try and let those legs drop down to the side. Well done. That feels pretty nice. It's chilling actually, I have to say. Good. So I hope you guys, what have you been up to? Let me know on WhatsApp what you've been up to. Obviously you can let me know on YouTube, can you? I don't know. But let me know anyway. That'll be good. So from here, guys, nice stretch coming up. So bring those back together slowly if you need. We're going to sit back, child pose. So sitting back, bottom back, push the hands away. And then just sitting back, curling up nice and tight. Good. And then from here, we're going to go into the lizard. So big step and then just drive forward again. So pushing those hips forward, down towards the floor and forwards as well. Making sure the knee's not going over. So ankle, knee, make sure we're not going over the toe. And should, again, be feeling it down the back of the leg there. Nice big stretch. You guys. Okay, from here, just rock back for a moment. And then coming round, back onto all fours. We're going to take the left hand, so left hand in between the right hand at the front and right knee. And we're going to push through the hole in the middle there and just come all the way down. Now, I've got a little clonk and click in the spine. So you're going to stretch the shoulders there. But you might feel a little bit of thoracic mobility work as you twist there. Make sure there's no pain. Just be careful there and just gently down on the shoulder. Then from there I'm bringing myself back up again. Just do a little cat-cow, so tuck the chin, tuck the bottom. and down, nice and gentle. There we are. That's nice and chill, guys. Should feel pretty good there. Good. Lovely. Okay, into that lizard pose, or just a big step forward there. Right leg this time. Push through the hips. So driving forward through the hips. Knee not coming forward over the toe, so just a nice big stretch there. Open that out. Driving forwards there. Again, just trying to let go, let it all release. Trying not to hold too much tension. That's kind of like when it's painful, especially chaps, but ladies who get tightened through the legs, hamstrings, butts as well. So just be aware to try and let it go. It's not easy because you kind of want to hold back because if it's hurting a bit, but obviously you don't want to be, you know, holding tight on the muscles, otherwise they don't let go. But also you've got to be careful that obviously you're not pushing too far into the stretch as well. That's it. Good stuff, guys. So we're going to go the other side, so a bit rude, work away from you now. So back into that box position, this time right arm, left and right, and then all we do is just push through. And again, little click in the back there. Back onto all fours, sit back, child pose, push the hands forwards. Nice big stretch. Okay guys, now this next stretch is not the easiest. You've done this, I'm sure you've done this with me, most of you. But if you haven't done this, just be aware it's quite hard on the hips. So take your time into this one. So we're going to do this both sides. So nice and chilled, nice and easy. So we're going to come forwards with left leg. So if you go forwards with the left leg, now we're not looking to drive miles forward, but this is where it's tricky. So just be careful, especially if you have any hip operations or anything on the hips. Obviously, let me know if you're worried on that one. So you're going to go left side across to the right, and then from there, you're going to then, so you've gone from the left side to the right, and you're going to drop this left leg down onto the mat. So it's 90 degrees in front of you. Now, not all of you are going to be able to get into that position. I appreciate that. Take your time, try and get down into that position if you can. Now, push the leg back just a little bit. Now, from here, you're going to feel this right into the hips. So, right on that other side, glute med over the top of the hip there. It's going to be a little bit kind of tight, so just take your time. Now, for some of you, that's enough. If you want to go a little bit further, all you've got to do, drop down and just open out on that leg. And you can really feel that. Now, I'm feeling that through the hips here because I'm a little bit tight. QL as well. And I'm laying down, I'm getting a nice big stretch. Now, a little bit further on top of that, if you want to go further, you can reach with the right arm forwards. Now, you can make that, if you're a bit more flexible and you're happy with your back, and you can just stretch a little bit further. Now, mine's really tight at the moment because I've been lifting a few things, so I'm just going to do a little push. And try not to hold the breath out. I was holding the breath a little bit. Try and let it go. Good. One more time, big breath. Let it go. That feels pretty good, guys. Okay, now flip this leg slowly back. It's going to be a bit of tricky to get back, and then onto all fours. If you want to have a little stretch up and down through the back, loosen up, sit back, and then step forward. This time we're going forwards with the right leg. So right leg, big step, and then we're going to go from right to left. So literally right to left. Drop that knee. So drop it down. This is the pigeon for the yogas out there. And now you can see straight away I'm quite tight on this right side at the moment. So just dropping that knee down towards the floor. 90 degrees here if we can, ideally. And then if we're able to, just pop ourselves down, open out through that hip. Again, getting a nice stretch there through that hip. Just laying down gently there, should feel pretty good. And again, I'm just going to put a little push, but please be very careful. Push a little bit, come back, push out, and that should feel quite nice there. That's it. Again, just a gentle push forward. So you're getting a nice QL stretch all through here, quadriceps laborium. Tight in here, guys, you often feel that. Stretch it there, should feel pretty good. Quite nice. Okay, lovely. Coming up slowly. Again, if you want to spend longer, pause the video. Now, round we come. All the way around, back onto all fours. Again, cat-cow, just loosen up. Should feel good. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, lift up. Back again. Okay, so next one, bit of a fun one. We're going to go onto our backs. This one's called the Happy Baby. So, just sitting back, and all we're going to do is just lay back. Now, first off, get yourself comfy on the floor. It's amazing. I can't believe how many other birds I can hear tweeting this evening. No noise from anything else. Now, from here, we're going to take the knees and we're just going to pull them in towards us. So pull in towards us. Now, for some of you, that's going to be more than enough. If you haven't got the flexibility, don't worry. If you can, right hand, round the foot, left hand, round the foot. So we're just kind of opening out through here. You can hold them around here. On the inside, if you can go a little bit further, pushing the knees down towards the ground. And just kind of a little rock if you want to side. Nice and chilled, nice and relaxed. So, how are we doing, guys? Woo-hoo. That's it. Just opening out the thighs. I'm just watching the clouds rolling past. This is actually pretty cool. Nice. Good, guys. So, rocking just a little bit, moving around. Just see how that back feels. Does it feel pretty good? Lovely. I'm just feeling that really opening out the inner thighs. Okay, guys. Now, bring ourselves up. So, from here, to make sure I say, got this nearby for this next one. So make sure you've got this two hands, your strap or belt now. So from here, guys, we're going to take our left leg onto our right and just let that left leg drop away. So we're just getting a little stretch through the hips now. Again, some of these stretches you're going to feel in different places, guys, no problem. And I'm going to take my right leg, move it in a bit closer. Again, for most of you, that might be enough. Feeling it on the left hip, so this leg here, left hip. And then I'm pulling my right leg in towards me. If I can, a little bit further, just grab the shin or back of the thigh there. You can put both through if you need to. Pull that in. And that feels really nice, just on the hip there. Perfect. Cool. Well done. Lovely. Just give that a little bit longer there, just to stretch. That's pretty cool. I'm just watching the birds flat past. Lovely, look at that. Mr. Crow chilling out. Yeah, lovely. And I'm going to go over to the other side. Right leg onto the left. Good, and dropping away. Then from here I'm bringing the left leg in. Let the right leg drop away. Again, if you need to keep that on the floor, absolutely. Always bringing it in. Pushing away. Should be pretty good. Good, guys, well done. Okay, really nice stretch now. So if you tight hips again, lower backs, really nice stretch, guys. Arms out to the side there, and just make sure the back's in contact with the floor. Knees together, feet together, and then we're just going to roll over to the side. Now, make sure the upper body, as always, guys, I know you've done these with me many times before, just make sure you're not letting the upper body follow. Looking the other way, so knees to the left, look to the right, open out through the back, and then just change. So head to the left, legs to the right. Good, change over to the other side, nice and slow, nice and smooth. Again, I'm still pulling in through the core. Good. And again, gentle change over to the other side. Good. Nice chilled knee hug. There we are, into the middle. Good, lovely. And I've just rolled up there, but you don't need to do that, just so I can grab my band. Now, what we're going to do, guys, if you're tight on the hamstrings, I'm quite tight at the moment on the hamstrings, and again on the hip flexors. Now, make sure on this next part, it's really, really important that your hips stay level on the floor. So they don't want to rock from one side to the other. You want to keep everything nice and dead strong. So pelvic floor, tummy tight. So especially when our knee goes out to the side, or knee and leg goes out to the side, we don't want to roll over as that happens. So that's really, really important. So just have a quick look. So we start with the bent leg, guys. We get in the middle of here. So this is my very natty dressing gown thingy, robe thing. And we're just going to do that there and pull that in. And then from there, we're just pulling in. Yeah. But the other leg slightly bent there. You can have it straight down on the floor if you want to. It's slightly bent there. And then all I'm going to do is just push this up. Yeah, so I'm pushing up, pulling gently. And you really don't have to pull hard on this. Just nice and gentle. Pushing the heel now towards the sky there. I keep going to say ceiling because I've said ceiling for so many years. Up towards the sky. That's it. Just give that a nice stretch. Try and then breathe into it. So just breathing in and out, letting that go. So every time you just stretch a bit more, just exhale, let it go. Then from there, I'm holding. Now it's important, guys, that we get this right. So tummy on tight. When we go out to the side, exhale. Make sure that our pelvis doesn't roll over to the side. So we breathe in. Exhale over to the side, open out through the inner thigh there. Nice big stretch and open. So I'm not really letting this go too far here, guys. I can take that leg straight down if I want to, but I'm making sure here is square, and that's so important. I know I've said that loads, but it's really easy to roll over with this one and lose that stretch, and really that does then put pressure onto the lower back. Come back to center, pulling in, stretch. Now I'm getting a bit more of a calf stretch there. If I want to go a bit further over the top but not pull so hard, I get more into the hamstrings. It's quite nice there. And again, big breath in, exhale over to the side. Just a light, a little bit of a light hold there. I'm not really using my whole weight to hold that or my arm strength. The core should be doing the work really anyway. It's just a support. So here's doing the work. You should feel the shake in here. Working hard, square through the hips, everything flat on the floor, and back again. Fantastic, well done everyone. Okay, so we change over to the other side, very easy, just plonk over to the other side there. And then from there, I'm just pulling that in first. Bent leg here, all straight. If you want a bit more of a stretch, you'll get more of a stretch. It's a little bit hard on the lower back, so just be careful. So just a little bend for the legs, fine. And then I'm just pushing out and bringing over that, so I'm getting a bit of hamstring. If you pull too hard here, it's going to get way more into the calf. So just light, tease it over, push the heel towards the sky there again. Hips nice and square, and then we just pop over to the side. Again, I'm just going to take this leg down now, a little bit better. That's it. Well done. And then coming back to center, a little bit of a stretch. Big breath in, exhale, and again, over to the side, nice and strong. I get to cheat a little bit, I've just opened out my thigh enough that I've hit the fence. That's about max anyway, so we're okay. Back to center. So nice stretch on the hamstrings there, should feel pretty good. Well done. And then just going back up for a moment. So with this one, guys, we can get rid of that. So well done, that's a little bit of kit there. And then from here, we're just going to come round now. Again, the frog. This is quite a nice one. Out to the side, so literally knees out to the side. Just open gently. Just be careful. Obviously, it's very easy to pull the groin there, so just be careful. And we're going to come gently down onto the elbows. Not particularly glamorous, but there we go. Well done, lovely guys. So now I'm going to do something a little bit different, not something that we normally do. So what I'd like you to do is you're going to lay on your back now. All right, I'm going to do this. Was called the, sounds a bit creepy really, but corpse pose. And we're going to do something very simple. All we're going to do is we're going to lay on our back and we're going to do literally, I don't know, 1 minute if you want to do. Let's go for, so we say 1 minute and we're just going to breathe in. Now when we do this, I'm just laying on the floor and chilling, which of course you can do. We're just going to breathe in and out. And when you do this, guys, I want to think about breathing in through the nose, if you want to through the mouth, but through the nose. I want you to think about almost like coming down into the lungs. I want you to think about filling those lungs all the way up, laterally breathing as we do in our Pilates normally. All right, I know it's a little bit different from yoga. For those, I'll probably get somebody will tell me that I'm doing this all wrong, but we're going to just breathe out to the side, use the ribs, Nice big breath through all that, and then all we're going to do is breathe out. I want you to think about that breath continuously going in all the way, fill up to almost max capacity, but just before max capacity of those, what feels like as much as you can get in the lungs, start then to breathe out. So imagine sort of waves on the shore, you're breathing in, and then just before you get to the max, it's going out again. Yeah, in and out. We're just going to do that for 1 minute. We're going to chill, and then we're going to call it a day. All right, so laying down your mat, nice and chilled. And what I want you to do is be, right on the deck there, just lying down, and I want you just to relax. So as you're relaxing, guys, I want you to think about just literally letting that body just completely relax, nice and heavy, onto the mat. Now, while we're there, just nice deep breaths in while I'm talking to you via your phone or TV there. I want you to think about just breathing in, filling the lungs out to the side, expanding that chest, but not up through here, not high in the chest, and then exhaling out. Inhale, exhale. That's it, good. Oh, nice swallows there. Now I want you to think about just relaxing the feet, so the toes, relaxing the backs of the legs, relaxing the muscles in the thighs, relaxing the muscles in the arms, relaxing the thumbnail, switching off, just keeping those breaths going, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the head, so just everything nice and relaxed and chilled. Keeping those breaths coming in and out, just relaxing and chilling. Keep those nice deep breaths, not holding the breath, just to keep that flow going. Think about the weight now, just sinking into the mat, through the shoulders, relaxing those shoulders. The head feels heavy into the mat. The shoulders feel relaxed but heavy. The back feels heavy, just sinks into the mat. Tailbone, buttocks relaxing. The body is just heavy and relaxed. Nice deep breaths in and out. Couple more deep breaths in and out, just nice and relaxed. Letting yourself just chill on the mat. Okay guys, now just before we get up, we're just going to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Just start to bring yourself any which way you like, just getting yourself moving. Some of you may have fallen asleep. I nearly had, fell asleep there on my mat, but just nice and chilled, guys. Just start to move the body, get yourself going. Now, when you're ready, sit yourself up. You can roll onto your side, or what I would say is just roll on the side, nice and chilled, lay there for a sec, and then probably just get yourself up. Now, if you've got low blood pressure, just take your time. I seem to get quite dizzy if I lay down like that and get back up sometimes, or maybe some of you might get dizzy as you do that. Now, hope you enjoyed that. Let's hope that recorded as well, because otherwise I'll be doing that all again. That's happened before. Message from me on a Thursday. Well, let's hope things start to relax down, things get back to normal. Who knows? I might just be a YouTuber from now on. But obviously, we'll see what we can do. I don't know what the plans are. Maybe we can do some outdoor sessions or change the time. I'll have a chat to see maybe when she's got a bit of time and see what we might be able to do, depending on what Boris says, what happens. Anyway, so I hope you're all fitting well. I hope you enjoyed my chill out little session there. So that was total body soreness, a little bit of relief there for those bodies, for those that are doing quite a bit of maybe things you don't normally do, but there we go. Anyway, and in the yoga term, namaste. Hopefully I said that right. Anyway guys, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.